It was predicted a while ago, probably back in 2014, 2013, that online courses by 2025 were going to be a $325 billion industry. It is now predicted that that number is going to double by 2030. And then by 2032, the digital education online learning industry is going to be worth $1 trillion. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses in digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Right? Let's get it. Great morning, awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I'm super excited that you are here today. You are in for a spicy one today, okay? It's going to get a little bit spicy, but I think that is necessary on today, especially in this landscape of online courses, digital education, all of the stuff that, all of the changes and trends that we are starting to see when it comes to digital education, okay? So let's get into it. If you are new here, my name is Dr. Sonia. I help you build out premium courses, luxury mentorship, and coaching brands. I am super excited. I've been in this space for a super long time. This is my passion. Been doing this since 2005. My mom will tell you was doing it before that, but I helped her start her nonprofit, my mother, and started creating seminars, workshops, classes, all sorts of stuff like that. And then my corporate career led me into doing more of that. Then I became a university professor. And so this is my jam. I love course creation. And I love marketing and selling courses, okay? So I'm super excited that you are here because we're going to start to dive into this super spicy topic about why you should stop working with low ticket clients, okay? Again, it's spicy, but it's necessary, especially if you are here right now and you're thinking about creating a course for the first time, or you currently run a business and you're looking to add some fun back into it, but also that additional revenue stream, okay? So hello IG, it's good to see you on. Go ahead and let me know what time it is or where you're watching from inside of the comments. If you're watching this on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to all my Jump First Academy family. If you're new here, you already know what to do, okay? Because I guarantee you have probably seen me across your screen already. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop and we can hang out live. Okay, let's get into this really quickly. How I learned this was very simply when I first started this business, I was not charging my worth. And I found myself feeling a little bit frustrated about how things were going in regards to who I was working with, as well as the way my systems were running, right? Plus, I felt like I had the PhD. I didn't just leave my corporate job with no plan to be in this space where I couldn't make the return or I couldn't make the money and live the lifestyle that I really wanted to live. And so I started out not charging my worth because I thought that's what I needed to do in order to gain the clients, okay, to get people rolling in the door. But it turns out that was not the case, okay, because maybe about 6 months to 9 months later, I remember 2020 was the first time that we started hitting consistent 20K months, okay? What's going on, booty? It's good to see you. Hello, hello. I appreciate you. Hey, Kylie, what's going on? It's good to see you guys on this morning. So 2020, it was May. We hit our first 20K month, and then we started to hit consistent 20K months from there, and then eventually grew to hitting 6 figures every 3 months, okay? So this was like almost 5 years ago now. And so definitely not new to this, true to this. And so I want to give you some pro tips real quick, okay? So the thing that shifted for me at that point in time is I started charging more money. Now, it's true that charging more will help you start to attract more premium level, more high ticket buyers, right? Depending on what your price point is. And as we go into, hey, Worm, Cyan, hello, hello, Harold, hello, hello. As we go into 2025, I don't know if you guys know this, but it was predicted a while ago, probably back in 2014, 2013, that online courses by 2025 were going to be a $325 billion industry. It is now predicted that that number is going to double by 2030. 2030. And then by 2032, the digital education, online learning industry is going to be worth $1 trillion. Okay, so here we are. Here we are. So if you're not charging high ticket, if you're not charging premium yet, and you want to, then you are definitely in the right place. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop. Good morning, Harold. Thank you. I appreciate that. So with that being said, around that time in 2020, I started charging more. Yes, your pro tip, premium price points, high ticket price points are going to attract a different type of client, and they're going to repel other types of people, but that is not the only thing that's going to stop you from working with low ticket clients. And it's not the only thing that's going to bring more high ticket clients into your business. It really is just about knowing who you want to work with. Okay, that is another pro tip. So that's number one. I'm going to give you the second piece in a second. So you got to really know who you want to work with. A lot of the people that I work with today, okay, they're self-starters. They're not people that I have to pull on to motivate. They're not people that I constantly have to remind them what it is that they're supposed to be doing. They're also not people who make excuses about why they didn't do something or how something turned out. They're people who take accountability for their successes. There are people who also take accountability for their learning experiences, as we call them, or the fails, right? The things that don't necessarily work out the way that we really wanted it to work out. What's going on back here? Fun country boy. Hello. Great to see you on. Doc, what's going on? I appreciate you being on. And so they're not those types of people, right? Like, so I was working with, when I first started doing this business, yes, I attracted some of my premium level clients. Now, back in 2018, premium wasn't the same as it is today in 2024, getting ready to go into 2025. Okay, so by 2018 standards, I was still kind of offering premium price points. Okay, it just still wasn't being paid my worth. Okay, especially not according to 2024 standards. So if you were here and you're watching this in 2024 as we head into 2025, or you're watching this and finally seeing it in 2025, premium level courses and programs, I would say don't start less than $4,000. Okay, so $4,000 should be your price point and up. So I have students who are charging $10K, $15K, $20K for their programs, even $100K for some of their coaching programs and mentorship programs. Okay, so it is possible. You can probably charge more than what it is that you're thinking. So anyway, back in 2018, I wasn't charging near that. Okay, and so I wasn't being paid my worth. So I needed to increase my price. Now that started to repel some people who weren't serious about joining my program. That started to repel some people who weren't serious about truly investing in themselves. And here's the thing about low ticket clients. When I say that, I'm not talking about just price point. I'm talking about people who have these characteristics that and where they do not take accountability for their own success. It's not about necessarily how much they're paying to come into a program. Okay, because here's the pro tip on that. I have high ticket clients, people who pay me $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 plus per year, per 6 months, okay, who came in on a $7 offer or a $37 offer. So just because the way that you price something might be considered low ticket doesn't mean you have to market it to people who aren't willing to pay premium. Does that make sense? Pro tip. That unlocked a lot for me. Okay, like you can still be marketing to the same audience who are willing to pay you premium dollars. So yeah, somebody came in on a $7 offer and they're now paying 45, 50 grand, 60 grand, right, to be a part of my programs on up. And this happens repeatedly over and over and over again. You just got to know what it is that you're doing and who you're talking to. So to that point, you need to know your target market. Okay, you don't accept people who don't meet the qualifications for your programs, which means you got to understand what is the program, what is the outcome for your program, and who is that specifically designed for. Stop trying to design programs that are catch-alls. Okay, what I mean by that is programs where you feel like you have to touch on every single piece or every single thing in order to generate some sort of revenue, in order to generate impact, in order to generate a bunch of people flowing through your courses. You need to be specific about who qualifies for the programs that you are creating. Pro tip. Now, the other thing that I want to highlight here, the other thing that changed for me back in 2018, aside from raising my prices, was stepping into who I was, okay? Stepping into who I knew I was without waiting for my outside circumstances to change, without waiting for somebody to say, yeah, I want to pay you 10 grand, okay? I just changed my prices. And by the way, I had someone actually tell me, there was a gentleman, I'll never forget this, that solidified why I should be charging premium. And this is how I moved into this space. And I'm like, this is what I'm teaching. This is my niche. This is what I know. Okay. And I know that other high performers, high achievers, people also who feel the way I feel and feel like they should be getting paid more because they know that their education, their knowledge, their experiences are worth more. Like, that's who I want to serve. Okay. So I got very clear about who I wanted to serve. When I raised my prices, there was this guy, I'll never forget him. He said, you know what? I was waiting for you to raise your prices so I could pay you your worth. And when he said that, something just shifted. Okay. And that brings me to this second point of knowing who you are, stepping into your authority, not waiting for somebody to show up to pay you, okay, what you know you're worth, whether it's $5,000, $10,000, $10,000, whatever it is that you want to charge for your courses, 20, 30, 40, 50. It is limitless, okay? It's what you decide you want to charge for your services. You don't wait for somebody to show up to pay you that, okay? You set the price, you set the tone, you step into your authority. You don't wait for outside circumstances to change. You don't. I don't care what's going on in your life right now. I mean, I do care about you, right? But no matter what's going on in your life right now, you can step into this authority that you know you possess because it's inside you. So that's what I started doing differently. I just started standing in my authority. I stopped listening to what society was telling me about. Don't talk about your accomplishments. Don't talk about the things that you've done in life. And I started telling people, hey, I went through school. I got my PhD. Hey, I climbed the career ladder. Hey, I've been developing these courses since 2005, right? Then I didn't even know that this was my zone of genius. I've been doing all of these things, and I started doing that unafraid. Okay, and I started telling more pieces of my story. I started telling it more boldly. I started talking about it on more platforms like these. Okay, I started having these guest speaking opportunities come up. People were seeking me out. At this time, it was right before COVID. All right, people were seeking me out, and I was excited about it. And then that switched to virtual. But I was excited about it, and I didn't have to go looking for these things, all because I decided to stand in my authority. I decided to talk about the things I was good at. I decided to talk about my accomplishments, and I'm encouraging you to do that too. When you start to do that, you attract a different type of person. You attract a different type of audience. People can literally feel that not only are you excited about who it is that you are, they feel your passion, but they also feel that you're excited to help them stand in their authority, to help them stand on who it is that they are. You attract an entirely different type of person. Doesn't matter what you're pricing your course at. Like I said, even some of marketing is marketing. Strategies are strategies, okay? So even sometimes in charging an ebook or having some sort of lead magnet, which by the way, if you're just getting started, you don't need one. Please stop creating lead magnets. If you want to create a course, a successful one, and you want to run a successful course business, do not start with a lead magnet. You are it. It's you. You got to stand in that though. You got to stand in your authority. You are attracting people to you. What types of clients do you actually want to work with? Remember I said before, you got to get clear on who you want to work with first. And then you go into, okay, this is a type of program that I want to develop. This is who it's designed for. And this is who I'm going to attract by standing in my authority, standing on my story, right? Standing in my expertise. That's the piece. You price according to what you want to charge for the course, not how long it took you to create the course, not what's in it. You can't wait for somebody else to show up and tell you the value of what it is that you bring to the table. Okay, like you are already it. And so you got to step into that. You got to stand in that. That's a lot of the times the thing that's missing from going from charging $497 for a course or $297 for a course to charging $49,997 for a course, okay? $49,000 for a course. It's you stepping into your authority. It's you knowing you're it. It's a confidence, okay, in what it is that you do, in who it is that you are. You got to step into that, and you got to know who you want to work with. Low ticket clients, a lot of times it's the mentality. It's not even the price that they pay. It's the mentality, right? And that's not what this channel is for. So I'm all about helping you step into premium, helping you step into high ticket, helping you step into, and not just the price point, but also the mentality, the behavioral patterns of the people that you want to work with. People that you know you're going to be excited to work with, because you're going to wake up and they're going to be like, hey, I submitted this thing, right? You showed me how to do this strategy. I already implemented it. What's next? Those are the people that you want to work with inside of your premium level courses and mentorship programs. Okay, Maurice Allen Music, what's going on? It's good to see you, IG. I see you in the building. If you're looking for the full replay of this episode, it's on the Jump First Academy YouTube channel. By the way, if you're watching this with me on the YouTube channel, hello, and welcome. If you are new, hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification, so you know when more episodes like this drop. If you are not new here, then you know we talk all things premium courses, as well as luxury mentorship and coaching brands. Okay, so I needed to bring that real quick. I know it sounds like, what in the audacity? Okay, is she talking about on today? And yes, I do have the audacity to bring this because I'm just tired of seeing so many people underserve the population they've been called to serve. And I'm also tired of seeing people not be paid their worth, okay, and not live up to their fullest potential. Like, that is so I don't talk about this so much on this channel. It's been one of the things that was like a reoccurring or recurring theme for me in corporate. Like, when they ask that question, what's your biggest weakness, and everyone says perfectionism, I used to say that, and then I started realizing it was like not seeing people fulfill the potential that I could see in them. And I know, like, you can't force someone to do that, and that's the purpose of this particular episode. That's why you work with people, okay, who match the design of your program, who match the price point of your program. Okay, you have to attract the right people, because the flip side can also be true of that. There can be people with the means to pay, but they don't have the motivation, they don't have the mentality, they don't have that sense of accountability. So you want to make sure that you're attracting the right people to your programs and to your courses. I hope that this makes sense, and I hope that this inspires you forward. If you are interested in packaging your course, your expertise, your knowledge, your life experiences into something that can help the world, you are ready to stand in your authority, your global authority, then you can go to jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. Again, it's jumpfirstacademy.org to get started. There you're going to see a free training. I'm excited about some things that are coming, but it's a free training. It's going to walk you through the steps that are required to get it done. Okay. And then you'll also have access to some additional resources, okay, that are complementary to that training, that are going to help you continue to move forward. So I hope that this is helpful. Again, jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. Stand in your authority. You're already it. Okay, you got to start telling your story. You got to start talking about the things that you have done, the things that you are good at, to start attracting the right people to you. People can feel, okay, whether you are exuding confidence or not. So I need you to be confident, because you're already it. You're her, you're him, you're it. Okay, you got to just stand in it and start talking about what it is that you do, and also be okay with the fact that everybody won't like it. It's not for everybody. Okay, it's for your audience. It's for the people you are meant to serve. Once you become confident in who it is that you are, it won't matter what anybody else thinks or says, because you know who you are, and that's just it. Okay, you're not doing it for other people's approval. You're not doing it for applause. You're doing it because you know who you are, you know what you're meant to do, and that's what you're going to do, and you're going to stand on it. All right, I love you so much. I will catch y'all back here tomorrow. Again, check out jumpfirstacademy.org to get started. Hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification, so you know when more episodes like this drop, and I'll see y'all back here tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Have a great day.